Alright, gamers. I'm here. Let me properly set this up. Welcome in, Artie. I'm still not sure what exactly you want me to call you with that username. There we go. Alrighty, today overall there's a couple things I plan to do. Psy Legion is not here yet, so I did get sent a package, but I'm gonna wait to open it until later to give him a chance to pop in. But at least in this present moment, there's a little thing called the Nintendo Direct. Welcome in, Prevent. And I fully intend on hopping in and watching that with y'all. This is it with no music so far, just because, you know, funny. But yes, kaboom.
The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms
There we
and
go.
cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, 2 players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
Okay.
Can these 2 brave explorers save their home?
This actually looks pretty fun. I don't know why.
Orbitals
I do
launches
like the aesthetic as
exclusively
well.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Nintendo Switch 2. That's unfortunate.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Yeah, so these...
What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's
For
take a
people
look at
who
some
aren't
upcoming
fully aware
Nintendo
what that
Switch
means,
games.
by the way, that's literally just, these are games showcased that are not made by Nintendo, but they're for Nintendo. That, by my understanding, like, it's literally just people who have partnered with Nintendo to put a game on their console. They're all gonna at least launch as exclusives, and this means they're gonna launch as exclusives on the Switch 2,
In the
which, you
waters
know,
of Issei Bay,
it's
on
a little
an
controversial.
island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
Huh.
Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Battle for World Glory!
I will say I like the
Captain
aesthetic
Tsubasa
of
game
these
is
games.
kicking
of
its way
course.
onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
It feels like this game could gain a
Gear
lot
up for
from a Blue Lock
sensational soccer
collaboration.
action. When
since
Captain
Blue Lock is like a
Tsubasa
much
2
more
World
modern
Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
concept of like a similar
Next up are
vibe,
games
not a
heading to
similar
Nintendo
anime.
Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight
Because
for
the Captain
survival
Tsubasa
begins.
anime, it's not like old
It was a normal day
or
until a
anything.
cave-in
It's just
befell
older
the
and
city
done
of
in an older
Tokyo.
style.
As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis.
Huh.
But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
Oh, okay. I thought it'd be a bit more
Fighting
graphic.
is not an
It
option.
glitched a bit, but right
so
now,
quick
finally can see
thinking and
everything.
decision
Okay.
making are vital
I don't know if
to
it
your
glitched on my
survival.
yours.
Analyze their patterns.
At least OBS could show.
And find
Oh,
the best route
one
to
moment.
make your escape.
I know what's happening. At least on one end.
Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials
you go.
around the woods.
Alright. I fixed the short version.
Fashion a
The shorts
bow
people were
and
looking at them.
arrows to
Okay,
hunt
this looks like,
wildlife and prepare meals.
Wait,
With
what?
an axe, you can chop trees to build a house.
Okay, they're putting
Next,
Valheim
don't
on
get
Switch 2.
hit by falling trees.
Yeah.
Build pillars, install beams, construct walls. Make the roof.
Valheim's
Even
actually
add
an
a
extremely
fireplace.
fun game.
Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations,
Welcome to the test
you
room.
can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands. And create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the Kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and
How do you even
slash through
upgrade
this
Hollow
2D
Knight?
action adventure
What?
platformer. Now with
Hollow Knight
enhanced
is
visuals
peak, but
and
like, how do you
improved
upgrade
frame
it?
rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected
Did
map.
you say the frame rate is increasing?
Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
That's very cool. At least if you already have it, you can
Reborn
upgrade
from
to it.
Pro
If you
Evolution Soccer
also
is
have the
coming
Switch
to
2.
Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
There are
this
so many
summer.
football games. EA Sports FC 26 looks better than this, honestly. Yeah, it does,
Travel
actually.
through 4 ages in a brand new HD
I think I saw a
2D
trailer for that
action
before.
RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction. When
Yeah, I did. That
humans
game looks way
nearly
better than
went
this.
extinct. The age
Then
of
again, this is on
magic,
Switch
a
too.
time when
I don't know if
spells
that's also.
flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In
Okay.
each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's
that's sick.
hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin.
Zelda, if it was on
The
Wish.
Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium
I mean,
Tales,
there's so many
launches
games
on
that
the
are of this
Nintendo Switch 2
design,
system, June
but, like,
18th.
You know, this game looks like it's got its own unique aesthetic to it.
Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman
Collection, so
through to the culmination of the series,
I don't know why this
Bomberman
needs to be on
5,
Switch 2, but
including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode,
Nostalgia
as well
Bomb,
as game
probably.
share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
The boss rush thing is cool.
The
I'll be perfectly
unknown
upfront with
journey
y'all. I do not
continues.
have a Switch 2.
The
I just have a
second entry
basic
in the
Switch.
Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo
So I'm just
Switch
window
2.
shopping.
He's alive.
And
In
let's go.
pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades
haven't played
escape the
Rebirth
city
yet.
of Midgar and embark on a journey
I love Final
across
Fantasy.
the
I also
vast
enjoy Final
world.
Fantasy.
Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies,
That's so
in a
funny.
buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with
Love the
allies in
chocobos.
battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
Let's go.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Vitals stable. Awakening subject. Hugh Williams.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is
remember
Diana,
this, I think.
an android called a
Yeah.
Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels
That's
toward the
fucking
green
crazy.
goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
You're doing puzzles mid-combat.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each
Okay.
split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Call me crazy. A version of this game that's co-op, and it's live, and it's like live. I don't want to say live
Will
action.
the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
Like, there's no slowdown when the puzzles come up, but it's co-op. So the person who's doing the puzzles has to do the puzzles before the person who's relying on you gets hit.
Yeah, baby. We did it.
That'd be super fun.
This is how we say good job.
Oh,
And
that's
what
sweet.
will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Cool. I don't
We
have
hope you're
the
looking
means,
forward
but
to
hey.
fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
It looks
Journey
like
to the
something.
Lost Lands.
I've heard of this one.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Yeah.
To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo
looks cool.
or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat.
I'm kind of disappointed how
Swap
half the
between
lineup already exists on other
first-person and
consoles.
third-person perspectives as you
Thought you were
unleash
playing the game,
weapons,
bro?
melee attacks,
What is my,
and special abilities to
title
devastate
say?
foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your
That's
mantle,
why.
and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat.
Change it properly. I'll be playing it right after this, but
As you
I wanted to make sure
venture
the titles
across
are properly up to
breathtaking
date.
worlds, you'll unravel
Until
the
I am.
mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
we're watching a Nintendo Direct, which,
In
yeah,
Japan
that's kind
or
of
Kyoto,
an unfortunate
the
thing for Vince.
capital, Another world
Alright, gotta go.
exists that's
Gotta
encroaching
go.
on our own. A world
Gym now.
where
I'll maybe be
monsters
back
roam
later.
free.
Alrighty, gamer, take your time. But yeah, a lot of the games already existing is a little unfortunate.
Awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the
Xanadu.
labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
Yeah, I thought they were opening up with a bunch of exclusives, but
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats
they really haven't hit us with many.
and spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a
Monsties.
ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster, Monsters are on the verge of extinction, and the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place
game
in a race
looks good.
against your rivals.
But also,
And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles
Gaiden.
will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
I was about to get a whole trailer of Tiger Woods playing golf. Okay.
Let's make some noise.
Okay.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Let's go.
When a string of mysterious deaths
Resident Evil?
occurs across America,
Yeah,
FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did you do to me?
Oh yeah.
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S.
Our boy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles.
I like how they're
Use
just
an
intentionally
enemy's
missing.
weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives.
My name is William
and you
Afton.
can change your perspective at any time.
Is that so?
There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist.
I bet I didn't mean to say that.
Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path.
Well,
What
welcome
will
to
they
Grace.
discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
That's a
system
game
February
that's sick.
27th.
It's once again,
Pre-orders are
it's not an
available
exclusive.
now on
So
Nintendo
if I
eShop.
wanted to play this game, I could play it
Resident
elsewhere.
Evil 7
But it does
Biohazard
launch on the
and
27th.
Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda
You better
Game
not fucking
Studios.
bait
If you're
me,
like
Todd.
us, Nintendo has meant so much to you
Nintendo
from
Switch
your
2 better
early
be a
days of
unique
gaming
game.
to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally
okay.
bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo.
A number
Hope you
of?
all enjoy the journey.
So it's not just another Skyrim.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on
Okay,
Nintendo Switch
cool.
2. Scavenge, shoot, build,
I already have
and
the game in
create
like 2 other
alliances
places.
as you reshape the wasteland.
But
and
it's
what
cool that
remains
Switch
of
2 gamers get to
civilization.
play it.
Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker, or pining to pump up your power armor.
Despite how
Choose
people
from
feel about it,
hundreds of perks
Fallout 4
that
is a
fit
good game,
your
I
play
feel
style.
like.
Every road leads somewhere
It's not
new.
groundbreaking,
From
but
the
it's a
heart
good
of
game.
Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered.
It brings
In
Fallout
addition
up
to
in
the
some
base
ways
game,
and down in others.
Experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
On the Switch, okay.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG.
How is that
now
gonna
on a
run?
Nintendo system for the first time.
That's a curious
Freely
thought.
customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further.
I forget, did they
Step
give us
through the
horse
gates
armor or not?
Once more when The Elder Scrolls 4
They did, right?
Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Okay. So I think they just said that's all, right? And you know what? That was bad. I'd definitely say, like, there were some things that were, like, more interesting and some things that were less interesting, at least to me. A lot of things on there already exist elsewhere. But overall, you know, it's not bad. Let me pull up a little something, by the way. Here, let me bring us here. What's up, gamers? So, you all see me here. Close up that little window. I directly watched it on the Nintendo website, by the way. So you can do that. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pull up the funny game that I have, you know, cruelly and coldly claimed to be watching, or claimed to be playing. And while that's happening, I'm going to also show you guys a little something interesting. Perhaps you will like to hear it, perhaps you won't. If you wouldn't like to hear it, that's on you, but I do have a little melody for music that was or that's currently being made for me. Not going to show you too much, but I'm going to show you a little bit, and then it won't be in the VOD, so there's no way for you to really, like, you know, go back to it. So you can either listen to it now or hold your peace, I suppose. Let me make sure I've got this all set up properly. Yeah, cool. Okay. This is it. It's very... I don't know, you guys can tell me the vibes you think of it. So there it is. Hopefully that was somewhat enjoyable. We are on to the gaming. Oh, wait. Let me put you back here for a second, and let me check that out to make sure nothing's wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with it. Why is it not working then? Okay, well it's working now, so it doesn't matter. Made it work. Alright, here we are. And this includes, of course, the ambiance and the sound and music of Enfield itself. So, getting a bunch of texts and stuff. Well, I have the sanity to spend all of this, so there's that. Acquire 50 amethyst bottles. I mean, it's not very difficult to make amethyst bottles. Or wait, I guess I can show you all what I did earlier. Well, not what I did earlier, but you can run this through refining, then molding, and then you could fill the amethyst balls into whatever you want, really, but I'm not going to fill them into anything. Well, I guess I could put them into buck pills, right? But it's not really going to be worth anything. It's, yeah, I'm just going to sell it. But yeah. So, refining, then molding. Again. What's this? Definitely gonna be one of these situations. Okay. This is nothing particularly intense or crazy because I'm not too worried about being efficient with the bottles because I have so much amethyst left over. I probably should have made sure that this was empty before I did that, just in case. Okay. And boom. It's gonna mold, and then it's gonna become a bottle, and then it just gets put up. Easy. I'll probably move that over here later, because I could definitely make it, like, here. Yeah. If I run out of space, I could fit the refining unit here, put the molding unit here, and then put the particle stash here, and it would take up less, like, empty space than it does now, but I don't really care. Let's see, how many of these does it take? So it takes 2 of these to make 1 amethyst part, which means it's constantly waiting. So I can resolve that very easily by just doing this. Give me that amethyst. Now you're going through twice as much, and you're making bottles at the rate. Alright, cool. Okay. I get the heavy cast die, which is good for weapons. Speaking of weapons, here's the thing, gamers. I have a little thing I need to go over with y'all. To those who are my Enfield gamers, I am at a crossroads of decisions, right? So today I discussed, or yesterday I discussed, that we got a little thing, a very important little thing. We get this designated selection permit. It allows you to collect one of the 6 stars that are on the standard basic banner, right? Am I going to collect this? Obviously. But I am trying to decide for myself what I want to do with it. Because I want Last Right. That is, like, that's the character I want. But I'm thinking to myself, do I want to pull for her weapon, for example? Her signature weapon? Do I want to do, like, any number of things? Because I... little known fact, I completely wasted the 6-star one that they gave me. I haven't even used the weapon. For some reason, I thought Pog used polearms, and he doesn't. So I grabbed the polearm because I already have Pog now, but you know, he uses a not so great weapon because of my mistake. So you know, we do have kind of a little goofing and a gaffing in that situation. But yeah. So I'm trying to wonder, do I do that? And if so, when? Because I think...
Get a new assignment.
So I'm thinking to myself, right?
Come on, let me do something for it.
I'm low on credits, and I'm low on a bunch of other materials too. Let's see. Okay, so 340. 240. If this one's still lower, then okay, yeah. All right. I need to visit their ship. I need to do all that. So yeah, I'm currently at, like, you know, the deciding point of all of that. I cannot assist. Oh, has it not been 24 hours yet? What's the vibe? Or am I just unable to assist them for some reason? Well. So, I do need to up the creation of certain goods. I have already upped the creation of certain goods, but I need to up other ones even more. Because, you know, we're out here. Speaking of which. I can handle that later. Oh yeah, Ardelia is the only 6-star who I have any copies of, so I put her as my little, what do you call it, thing. Because you don't get artwork until you get copies of the character. By my way, though. Probably, I don't know what their specific arts are, but probably either Laevatain or Pog. Because I just love Pog's aesthetic a lot. Like, he looks sick.
Really sorry.
Oh, I don't.
Be careful when walking around the young, Professor. A gift?
There you go.
Got time for a nice dinner or something?
Recent equipment faults resulted in several cases of injuries.
Why are you idling here? Come on. I don't really...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You might be running low.
really remember how to pull up the control nexus menu outside of the control nexus, because I know you can. I just forgot. Put my own clue here. Oh. My own clue here again. Have my own clue here. Actually, I guess it's better if I put someone else's clue. And then I send my version of the clue elsewhere. Put it there. Okay. I'm close to collecting that one. The operators are on break, that's fine. This. Yeah. I'm doing minerals because of the fact that all of my units are able to like speed this up basically. All right. There we go. Nice. Holy shit! Lots of marks of perseverance. Okay, cool. Lots of good stuff. 30 combo skills, 2 understanding points. Okay. Interestingly enough, a lot of the daily things don't really apply to this. Like, there's nothing for the Dejong stuff. Most of it is like spending sanity, which it is interesting.
Whatever comes next better be memorable.
I'm pretty sure this is what Ardelia needs, so I'll go with this one. And I will get Ardelia whatever she requires.
We're going head to head. Execute plan A.
I don't mind. I realize something. This game has somehow gotten very loud. There we go. There we go. Before I use all my stuff.
shall live.
Be gentle, Mr. Be
Like that, Twilight!
Out of my way.
Oh, it's easier than I thought.
We are.
Okay. Let me see what all is helpful to our resident. Ooh, brain no work. Our resident sheep girl.
Still waiting for something?
Okay, so now all I need are credits to promote her up. Yep, there's a lot of corrosion. There we go. And then better sanity, 30 combo skills. That's going to be very easy to do because I'm about to spend all of my sanity. Alright, so I feel like, let me first look around and see what kind of credits I can get from just the normal stuff. So obviously I can spend plenty on this. I really don't know what is and isn't worth it here. I guess it's just kind of like whatever you find useful in that moment is going to be worth it regardless. In which case, I am just going to use credits, because I'd rather use credits than sanity right now. And there's ways to buy sanity too. And technically sanity is more worth it. Oh, this makes you consume double sanity. That's not even me able to buy sanity. So you can't buy sanity, but you can buy this item. So I feel like it's more worth it to buy the credits than to buy sanity. Well, than to, you know, use sanity.
Still waiting for something?
This world has so many mysteries to uncover. We should get to know it better, just like how we should learn more about ourselves. Don't you agree, Professor?
Yes, I agree very much. Cheap girl. No. Beauty patootie, indeed. Welcome in, Scope Scorpion. Or, I assumed Scorpion, but that's a 3. Seorpion? Who knows? You're correct? Okay. I was just like, how should I pronounce this? The first one's Scorpion, okay. Well, welcome in, Scope Scorpion.
Still waiting for something?
Alright, let me give her some of these levels.
Turn the land into such lifeless devastation.
I know, right? Okay, autofill. Let me level you up some too. Cool. Now I'm pretty sure I've maxed out on the like operational path stuff. Yeah, I am. Gives me more protocol paths. I'm gonna crash out because of this game. What did this game do to you?
Still waiting for something?
Everyone just got a free standard 6-star.
My diary is like the rings of an ancient tree. It keeps a record of every lesson I learned.
The factory, not the game. You can always copy factories from others.
A strong team is one.
I hate fools who like to micro. I hate fools who like to micromanage.
Games is good.
Thank goodness
Games
you're
is
not
good.
one of them.
It is a very good game, in my opinion. I think it's very good.
A strong. I hate fools who like to micromanage.
My
Thank
Laevatain
goodness
is
you're
very nicely built, at least as of right now. My power keeps going up and down. I'm going, I don't know. That means you're not generating batteries fast enough, or the way you have your thermal generators set up is not appropriately putting the batteries into the thermal generators.
It's just some minor gifts, Enman.
Excuse me, what? Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, that's all that means. Then I don't think it can mean anything else. If the power, max power you have, it keeps going up and down, it's because your generators are losing power. And then they're gaining power again. So. Yeah, I'm good. Events, nothing crazy. I've already done the weekly routine. I'll just headhunt look. But yeah, so I was trying to figure out, you're level 50? What the fuck? Yes, I am. I'm level 51. The story gets you hella shit. I've also been playing since launch day, and even if I don't do a ton of gameplay, I always get on and at least, like, grab my stuff from here. But yeah, the story gives you a fuck ton of XP in this game. I gained, like, 10 levels in one sitting, not even playing a whole lot, just because I was doing a bunch of the story content. It was insane. Not to mention, because there's so much area in this game, as you do the story, you're unlocking more places and then exploration. So, launch day 2 and level 42, yeah. So if you're saying, oh, like it might just be that you're not as progressed in the actual like story, or you didn't do. I've done all the character quests, so it could be that too. I have no idea. All in all, I'm also very efficient with my sanity. Just in general. I keep myself mostly topped up. Today, I'm probably gonna spend another 80-ish, but yeah. I might spend more. It depends. I know if I do spend any though, it's gonna have to be on specific things. Money? No, I don't use any money. I'm free to play. I'm talking about sanity.
For us.
I keep sorry, when I say topped up, I don't mean like I spend money to top up my sanity. I mean like I stay near the max level of my sanity in case I hit a new world exploration level. That's what I mean. I don't think I can anymore, but it was a strategy I was using for a while to make sure. Does it tell you what the cap is for the exploration level? It doesn't. I assume it can go higher because the enemies are only level 70. I think. And, you know.
Still waiting for something?
I'm out here with a fucking 2 level 90 potential characters.
Come on,
I'm gonna get
let me do
Akakuri
something for Enfield.
before I get 34k. What about 34k? What's 34k? Oh, this? Yeah, that's from saving the ore barrels. Yep. So to give you a little breakdown, I pulled Laevatain in 3 single pulls, and then spent another 70 or 80, I think, pulls on her banner in order to get enough draws on the arsenal thing to get her signature weapon. Now, in hindsight, that was a mistake. Why was it a mistake? Because I forgot that the standard banner also gives you the arsenal currency. So I should have just only saved and then used my arsenal currency, because I could have gotten her with the arsenal stuff. Now, I'm gonna be fully real. This makes me want to pull on it more. I spent 60 and lost and got the next banner. Gotcha. Yeah, I want Yvonne, but actually, there's no point in me pulling on this one, right? So I want this one. I want Crowbanker or Lost Right. I mean, I'm gonna grab it. Why not? You know what? Let's do some Arsenal gaming. All right, gamers. Are you guys ready for me to pull, what is it, 3 times? 30 pulls on this? I love that's right. I haven't gotten her yet, but they just gave us a 6-star selector, so you want to guess who I'm gonna pick with it? Especially if I get her 6-star weapon from this. Let's see what I can get. Okay, that's a very standard one. Yep, cool. Alright, one more. Well, another one. Okay, wait, 2 more. May luck be by your side. I hope so as well. Okay, so that's a 6-star. That means my luck might be a little bit crazy, because I've gotten, I think, 5 6-star weapons from the banner. I've gotten one almost every 10 pull. Even if it's not the 6-star weapon I might want. Okay. Waiting for it to get to the... Okay, here we are. It's not the one that I want, but it is another 6-star. I pulled 3 in 10 pulls yesterday. Maybe they're just really high chances by accident. Because it's supposed to be like 4%, right? Okay. Who are you for, though? The detonation unit. Who is this for? I don't remember. I don't have anyone who can use it right now anyway, so I'm not too worried about it, I guess. Alright, one more. Another 6-star? Okay. Sundered Prince. Sure. Well, I guess I'm not too worried about all the rest then. So Sundered Prince and then 2 5-stars. I guess, I mean, Sundered Prince isn't bad. Thank you for the follow, Scope Scorpion. The only bad thing about it is crit isn't really what you want to go for in this game. So it's a very random. You're at 200 now, Yippee. Yes, I am. That's right, huge. Big number. Does this reset on the next banner? I don't remember. Diverse catalog of permanently available weapons. Do the permanent banner weapon pities reset? Yes, you're the 200, yuppie, indeed. I hope not. Yeah, I also hope not. Okay, so I'm at about 60 of these. Or 600. Let me think. Okay. Well.
Still waiting for something?
I'm gonna stay holding on. If I get Yvonne on the free temple next banner, I'm going to be happy. And welcome in, Anonymous Wolf. Thank you for the sub over there. And yeah, Yvonne I think is like I want her. I think Gilberta is the next banner. Hey you. Hello Nez, welcome in. Welcome in. You are correct? Okay. Yeah, so like I got the temple from her in my, you know, quest to get, you know, weapons and all that. Of course I come in and get slapped with ads. You know how to solve that problem, Nez. Yeah. Yeah, big ads. Unfortunately, I cannot control the good old Twitchington. I will wait until I will continue my conversation once it is faded.
Come
For
on!
now, though.
Looking for me? You finally remember. A strong team is one without any weak.
She seems like a track runner, no? I guess I could probably find her working, right?
Nice to meet you, Administrator. I'm...
Huh.
Wow.
Alright, let me know when y'all are done with ads. Let's go. Nez got a pixie stick. Let's go. Ads. Ads have gone for me. Ads are over. Alright, sick. So, back with what I was talking about. I did just barely enough pulls on Laevatain's banner to get the free 10 pull on that's only usable on Gilberto's banner. So there's that. I'm also going to get, I think you get in total 10 tickets, right? Not including, yeah. No, you do. It's 10 tickets, because you get if it works like Laevatain's banner did, there was a 7-day event that over the course of the 7 days, you get 5 tickets from her, and then on top of that, you go to the AI, you go to your, where is it? At Hunt. If you go to your Arsenal exchange and your quota exchange, you'll get 5 more here, because this resets every banner. So you will get 5 from here and 5 from her event. So you get, I would get in total 23 pulls. At that point, it's, I would have to gauge how worth it is to go for another 10, which would get me 20 more pulls, basically, right? That would get me both Arsenal currency and, what do you call it? A chance for Gilberta, which if I want Yvonne, Gilberta is the support for her. Like, they work really well together. Which is somewhat unfortunate for, you know, the free-to-play gamers. Since they're back-to-back. Who's going to be on the next banner for Rising? When is it reset? They do? If I remember correctly, Gilberta works better with Yvonne than Ardelia does. Like 6 days, okay. You should be in the second half of season 3. Yeah, it's like the somewhat issue of they just aren't putting the information out, and I don't think it's as easy to data mine anymore. So, like, I literally have just as much of a clue as you do. Next banner's in 2 days. Yeah, the next banner in Enfield is in 2 days. Nez was asking about Destiny Rising, which is another gacha game that we play. Typically, whenever new content releases on either of the, like, on whatever games I'm playing, I'll play the game that has the new content releasing. Now, for Rising, because it hasn't released story content in a while, my content might literally be going over there, pulling the new character, playing the new character, and then getting off. Like, I might just do one stream of it. It depends on what they release, because if they put out new stuff, then it could be fun. Not gonna lie, I need to stop playing gacha games, too tiring. I mean, yeah, like, I think gacha games are for individuals who can manage themselves. Like, if you're really, really harshly investing, you're, like, dumping all of your time into the game and, like, all that stuff. Because keep in mind, right? Yes, I have a fair amount of progress in this game. I can guarantee I'm not anywhere near the most progressed people because I don't play this game a ton. Like, on the days that I stream, I play for, like, you know, the 4 hours that I stream on that day. And then on days I don't stream, I get on, do my dailies, and I get off. Legitimately. So, you don't need to play a ton. No disrespect to you. I mean, I'm not taking it as disrespect. It's less about people with no lives and more... because keep in mind, it's a mobile game too. You can legit play this game while you're on break. You could legit play this game like this. But, like I just said, it's dependent on the level of dedication you want to put into the game. Gacha games want you to constantly, it doesn't have to be all the time, but they want you to consistently interact with them. It's like an MMO almost. You have your dailies, you have the things that you want to do, and if you don't do them, then the community can make you feel like you're behind, because of course other people will do them, and those people will show off, because you know that's the whole idea, right? You play one of these games and you're getting into the community. People don't play gacha games that have no player base most of the time. Like, legitimately, outside of casual gamers, which casual gamers do make up most of the player base, but when it comes to, like, those of y'all who are willing to, like, sit and watch a Twitch stream, for example, you're not gonna watch a stream of a dude playing a game that has no player base unless that dude is super interesting to you for whatever reason, or you already have a built-upon relationship with that person, an interest in that person, right? If the game itself isn't a very interesting game and doesn't have like a lot of people behind it, then it like the whole scope of a gacha game, it doesn't really matter what you pull on it, so you don't have that much excitement really. Like what that game that what was it, Broken Beacon or something like that? I don't even know. Whatever game, oh, that shut down. A lot of gacha games shut down because they can be really expensive. Genuinely, they can be super expensive because you gotta make all of these like things look pretty, and you gotta like try and make all these attacks and stuff look cool, animations, the character design. Like, there's a lot of things that go into trying to make it look good, and if you don't have a bunch of people willing to wail on your game, it will shut down because it either won't make as much profit as other games would, or it doesn't make any profit at all because no one wants to play it. Just make a game like Ananta, just buyable cosmetics. That works to an extent, but the profits are way smaller on those games. Like, the people who are making that game know what they're getting into. They are going to have smaller profits than other quote-unquote gacha games. Because I think the system for cosmetics is gacha, right? Or is it no gacha at all, and you can just buy cosmetics, but it aesthetically looks like a gacha game? I don't remember. I'm a very strict free-to-play gacha-only gamer. I will not play a gacha game with any intention of spending a single cent. Just cosmetic gacha. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was asking about. I knew that there was no gacha for the characters. I was asking if it was a cosmetic gacha or if it was, or if cosmetics were outright purchased. But yeah, okay. But yeah, like, I'm just someone who, I lose enjoyment in a gacha game if I spend money on it. I would rather work to try to save up currency myself in the stuff. But yes, let me switch tooling real quick. I think it might be both, potentially. That would make sense to me. Okay. Outpost management. We'll see when it's released. We will. Batteries. So I'm producing just enough to like keep myself in the same thing. Gouty. Gouty indeed, Silegion. So, Sai, are you ready? I have the package. I've not opened it yet. I've been waiting. Sai sent me a package via Throne using the surprise gift system in it. So I do not know what it is. I just have it sitting over on my workout bench. I've retrieved the package. Can you help me with that energy, please, after? Please and thank you. I will need you to explain to me what you specifically need help with, but I'm down to help. I also have a Discord. If you go to my panels, I have a Discord you can go into, and that also has other people who are informed, and I can respond to messages if I'm not currently live or something as well. But yes, let us open the package. It is a plastic thing for now. Oh, it's encased in another plastic thing? Okay. Oh, this one's see-through though. Let's see what this. It's in like a Ziploc baggie. Yeah, I could ASMR open this up. Yeah. Something like that. You hear that? That's plastic. Okay, what is this? Ready for a new skin. Moe flavor. What did you get me? What is this? I'm trying to get... Oh, there's a piece of paper that's like holding it. Okay, why did they put clothes in a Ziploc bag that's smaller than the clothes are? What is this? Is this fucking leather or something? Well, not like leather, but like, what is this material? Okay, I've got there's like a little tightening strap that's separate. Oh, this is in pieces. What? What am I looking at? This is. I can't tell what any of this is. Wait, maybe this would help. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like pants of some kind, but they're like... They like buckle to each other? And it says, proceed with caution, danger. you want me to put... like I said, it keeps going down. It says you're at full energy for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it goes down and back up for another 2 to 3... For another 5 minutes. Not gonna lie, this shit's so confusing. You're not producing enough batteries. I mentioned that before. But you're not producing enough batteries. You need to produce more batteries for your thermal generators. And if you're overflowing on batteries as well, then you need to put more batteries into the thermal generators using conveyors. XD, is this what you were intended on getting me, Sai? Let me see what it says it's supposed to be on the throw real quick. Because I'm so confused looking at this. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's like, I don't know, it's like, you ever see those clothes you see people wear where it's like they have it's like it's their pants are in like 2 or 3 pieces and then they're like buckled together. Do the pants look good? I can't tell because I don't know what they look like altogether. These don't look like these also, well actually they're pretty comfortable on the inside. The material is pretty comfortable. But yeah, they're like pink and black and they're very shiny pants. Put them on. Well, you gotta give me a damn second. Let me look at... Pumpkin, stop. He's trying to eat the package. Activity? Of course. Well, Well, BRB. Yes, take your time, gamer. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. Is this... These are not pants. But plastic is good for kitty. It's not. This is insane. I'm not putting this on. This is not pants. This is Psy trolling the shit out of me. So he got me a Danger Cybercat outfit. I want you to like think for 2 seconds about what that is. I want you to think for 2 seconds about what that is. What does it sound like? What does it sound like it is, Nez? What does it sound like this is? I want you to look it up. Oh god, yeah. It's look up what a Danger Cybercat outfit is. Let me look it up. Yeah, okay. It's literally, I want you to understand, it's the first Amazon link. It is exactly what it sounds like. But he only got me the top. Think I have an inkling? I don't think you need an inkling. I think I've just told you exactly. I realized as soon as I looked at what it was called, I was like, wait a second. I know what I'm misunderstanding and why this looks so weird. It's because this isn't pants at all. I'm not wearing it. I'm not wearing it. Y'all can't even see if I wear it. You gain nothing from this. Also, I don't have anything that can... You see, so here's the issue, right? So he asked for my size. So he got me... So here... I'll tell him when he... Actually, I'll say it when he gets back. Because he misinterpreted how you are meant to purchase these kinds of clothes for a dude. Because of the way that he asked for my size. Because I can't even wear this. I'm literally... I can't wear it. It's too big for me. I could put the sleeves on. No, but the funny thoughts, bruh. Yeah, I could literally put the sleeves on, but I can't wear like the bra and stuff. It's too big. Either that or it just won't fit right. Because this accounts for me having certain body parts that I don't have. So, when you're doing the size calculations, you kind of have to... do the sleeves for the rest of stream? No. I will, however, keep this somewhere, I guess. A very funny thing. See, when he asked, I thought it was gonna be like pants or something. Because he asked what my clothing size was. I was like, what? What are you talking about? And then I saw that he got something on Throne, and I was like, okay. Gently put that in here, and there we go. Yeah, I thought he got me like a pair of, like, I don't know, because I even when I felt the package, I was like, kind of feels like a pair of, like, I don't know, pajama pants or something? I don't know. Yeah, that's my Throne. Technically, you can get me anything they have in their shop. I'm gonna make a gacha channel real quick. Since I'm making this live, if you can see it, you know, there's that. Here. I'm gonna check what's on there. I have stuff that's like, you know, things that I've put on there in my like wish list or whatever. And then there is it's like it's almost all, to be honest, stuff for Pumpkin. But the surprise gift is what Sai did. Okay. And then I've called him out. I've called him out in the Discord. But yes. All right.
Be consumed!
Alright. More regional development. Let's depot node it up. Insane. Insane behavior. I was tricked, bamboozled even.
No one escapes, Mike.
Watch your step, people.
Don't mind me. I'll keep up with your tempo.
Sticks? What? What's up, Ness? I need to join your Discord again and DM you. Why? What, did you get banned or something? What did you do? Just want to show you what I found. Well, then just send me a DM. You should already be in the Discord. I lost my Discord because I forgot the log, bruh. Well, you know where to find it. It's in the panels. I'm not gonna link it to you when the link already exists. Oh, I enabled Amazon items. So anything someone finds on Amazon, they could send to me. That's hilarious. And also potentially terrible. Okay. That's funny. I didn't realize I had that on. That's probably why he sent that. Because I don't think that's a normal throne item. Unless it is. In which case, that's kind of funny. I do realize there are a lot of items that are, you know, clothing items, but they're aimed towards feminine individuals. And they are not things I would personally wear, but I understand why they're there. I like how Sai hopped in, waited for me to open it, listened to my confusion, and was like, alright, I gotta go for a bit. And just let me sit with that. And just let me sit with whatever the fuck it is I was sent. It's like, alright, bro. Now I understand why you did not want me to open that off stream. I mean, yeah. Those are... Yeah. That's how it be. Those are, in fact, there. If someone does send me something like that, though, I'm probably not gonna, like, you know... I might have to edit some stuff around. I have enabled everything with trust. So, the trust can be easily broken or taken away. Those exist, you know. Mayhaps when I get a job, I should get something silly for you. Like I've said, I have it in the warning there as well. When you look at that section, it's like, hey, I turned everything on, trusting that someone wouldn't send me something weird. Because keep in mind, I do not live alone in the place that I live. So, if someone sends me something weird, it's gonna be something weird. And I will adjust accordingly. I've only allowed that stuff so that y'all don't run into issues of like, you haven't trusted me, don't worry, I will not send you. Yeah, that would be appreciated. Bunch of oddballs indeed. Fuck, ads soon indeed. Ads be adding. Goods delivery, let's go. I can't claim these because I have too many. What even is that? What are the words you just said in my chat, and should I ban you for them? This is the question I ask myself on a Thursday afternoon. Actually, it's not an afternoon, it's a Thursday morning. What manner of... I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. In fact, you saying trust at the end of that message makes me trust it so much less.
Guys, looks like we've made quite the haul.
Okay, so the noises it makes are definitely not good noises then, I assume. Lost item notice. I've lost a package containing candy, a fountain pen, tea creds, design drawing, and so on. If you happen to find it, there's no need to return it. Just take a moment to admire my genius design. Thanks. Okay. What are they waiting on? It seems like it's going perfectly. That's the what causes the hold up. Oh, is it just it's the sheer number of the items? Wait, no. Everything stops for a second. Oh, it's the Originium. Okay. Yeah. So I need more Originium, but I can't get more Originium, so I just have to deal with it, I suppose. Though I did handle one of my problems. I was making carbon using dust leaf, and so I instead swapped to one of the plants that are native to here, so I can conserve some space and energy. Oh, okay, that's fine. I probably, like, you know, like I said, I'm not the only one here. I probably won't be able to use it, but yeah, I'm gonna be real. That name does not make sense for that item. They call it, like, I don't know, a silly tube or something. That sounds like a fucking kazoo. Or something silly like that, yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. Like I mentioned, might not be able to use it much, but yeah. Oh, there's something I should put on there for pumpkin that I thought of. Y'all know those, like, automatic cat toys that you put in a door? Now here's the thing. I'm a distrustful person, meaning I'm not going to let it run automatically. I'm going to sit there and watch him play with it. But the fact that it spins up and shit is something I cannot do for him. So that would probably be something he'd have fun with. So I might put that on the throne at some point. I find it a lot easier to think of things for him than myself, just because I don't really need a lot of things to survive or anything. I kind of just consume food, read things for free online, watch things for free online, and play things for free online. I subsist off of free-to-play content and free-to-use content. So, as far as my own personal enjoyment, I don't really need much to exist. Other than, like, necessities, which I would feel weird putting on a throne. I feel like the throne is more of, like, I don't know. It could be my own personal, like, mental intent, but typically for me, I see throne as being something more used for, like, fun items or stream-based stuff. So, like, if I wanted to, perfect example, Resident Evil Requiem comes out soon. If I wanted to play that, I could put that on the throne and be like, hey guys, if you want me to play this game, it's a pretty expensive game compared to games I usually play, so I'm gonna put it on the throne, and then if someone buys it, I can play it, right? That's the kind of thing. Versus, you know, hey guys, you want to buy me, I don't know, hey guys, you want to pay my rent? That'd be so fucking goofy, bro. These, by the way, oh, you know what? I'm recording the fuck out of this, right? Okay, I took a clip. So this is an absolutely phenomenal thing about this game. These minions, your allies here, they help you with your dailies. Like when you're sitting here just doing this, or you're mining or whatever, they help you with it. It's actually sick. Sprinkler. I'll buy you a game when I has job. There's no need. There's no need to pay for your own stuff, dumbass. Cover your own things. I'll be fine. I will survive. But if you have me pay your rent, I'm gonna have to be able to pop up on your front porch. You see, that's another thing. I want no one to have expectations of doing that. I am an extremely private individual. Like, so here's the thing, right? I've been asked before by people, hey, I'm paranoid, or like, hey, you're paranoid. Why do you exist online when you know people can look up images of you online? It's a very interesting thing. You quite literally can't. And I'm not saying that like, oh, I've protected my stuff so well. It's more like, they don't exist. They just don't. Like, I don't know. I don't really I've never I've never really posted anything of myself, ever. So, like, the only worry I might have is if people try to, they will probably unknowingly dox a random person and assume it's me. That's what would just end up happening. Because if you find, like, let's say you find a Facebook and you're like, oh, I think this is Styx. If it has a person's face on it, it's not me. It just isn't. Yeah, doxing. Yeah, like, I'm not big on, you know, I don't like people doing that. I find that very weird behavior. I'd probably, like, excommunicate them or whatever if someone tried doing that in my community to try and find who I am. But it's also the reality is that they will not find me by doing it. They'll just find some poor random person who they assume is me, and then they will do that. Because I don't put my face anywhere. I don't really, like, put, you know, pictures of places I've lived anywhere online or anything like that. So I live very privately. I try to keep as much of that information off of the internet and as a whole as I can. Let me, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. Okay. Now here's the deal. I don't often post myself on the internet, but if you look at my name, you'll find my great-grandfather's obituary. Fair enough. I'm gonna need to optimize this later. I should probably do it off stream though, because it's gonna be me getting annoyed at fucking building shit for who knows how long. Not because the systems is annoying, but because I'm a bit of an idiot. So I kind of like bumble through my way through things. Like, you can see how inefficient a lot of this stuff is, probably. Or it's probably like technically efficient. Is there a way for me to make it so that if there is like an excess of Shironite, it goes elsewhere? Because I'm not really bound by my Shironite production yet. I'm bound by Originium production. And you just in general are fucking whole thing. Fine, gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm private. Very private. Anywho, random thing. Have you seen Howl's Moving Castle? Not yet. I do want to watch it at some point, though. I want to watch a lot of things. Okay, let me look at some quest stuff to do. Okay. Let's do this quest. This is a quest to unlock a new area. I think there's more than enough originate more spots and willing to cover 2 battery lines and still have some left over. If there is, it might be in an area I haven't unlocked yet. In which case, I'm gonna try and do this. Because so far, I've got this set up. Because it's not on any of the part of the map that I have. If that makes sense. So it might be down here. Because that's my primary issue right now, is I'm running out of Originum.
See that one? Need me to do some trimming? Need a hand?
Am I an idiot?
Whoa!
I think I see an Originum thing right in front of me. Oh, yeah, you'll want to uncover the fog areas. That one's quest related, so that's the only reason it's not uncovered yet. What happened?
It's kind of embarrassing. Oh well. You heard about that man-eating grove to the south?
Man-eating grove?
Yeah, that grove with the moving bamboo. Oh, the new forest ranger assigned to that place disappeared a few days ago. The Tiansha dispatch to find the forest ranger went missing too. The grove nymphs probably devoured them. And now they're gonna eat me too!
What? Really? Grove nymphs actually eat people?
They do! I know you find it hard to believe, but I am absolutely certain it's the only explanation for why people go missing. Endman, I'm thinking if... never mind. I shouldn't say it. Watchguard must uphold his duties. To hell with all this. I can't run away now. My shift is around the corner, and so is death. Probably. Everyone dies. I shall strengthen my resolve.
Okay, bro.
Face mine with dignity. Farewell, my good people.
Hang on. Oh, I will be hydrating. A true tragic hero, this one.
Maybe we can, you know, tag along?
Really?
I'm choked.
Yeah, we've dealt with grove nymphs before. Just stick with us. I don't think they're any worse than Angoloy.
Oh, thank you so much. You are the best.
The Stockade residents know the grove best.
I'm an idiot, by the way.
Ask around.
Chingbo Stockade. We usually avoid that place. They're pretty sensitive about the badges.
Don't worry. Just stick with us.
Let me see if this is enough. Leave it to me to forget an Originum War node. What purity is it? It's low purity, so it's not enough. Let me see something. I think I'm starting to understand what the problem is.
That mask. Oh. How does this badge from Wuling get in here?
Don't worry too much about that. There's so many. But yes, I'm not dead. I'm fine. Though my throat took more damage from the coughing than the hydration helped. Not gonna lie. Maybe my ass is blind. Would you like an estimate on available AIC resources in Wuling? Go ahead. Why not? And welcome in, Serathos. All I know is that I'm stupid and have not been realizing that some of the stuff I've been covering has not been covered properly. Well, not like, you know, covering in terms of all that stuff, but more like some of the stuff that I've been operating. I wonder why that is the case, though. Maybe I'm just like, oh, I think I understand. I put all of these down really early. I forgot that the quality of things, and like the ability to use certain resources changes as your regional development level goes up. I totally that's fucking my bad. I have to recheck through all of this. I have to look at all of it again. It's not that I didn't see them when I first went through, it's that it changes. You got everything in GU. Haven't seen what you could miss around the city area. Gotcha. Okay, give me one moment. I'm just gonna make sure I have this. I can get that later, but I'm not too worried about it yet because I only have combat stuff left, which I'm not too worried about. Okay, so I'm gonna go through from the bottom. Welcome in, Kahaku. That's fully powered. You're fully powered. You're fully powered. This area I'm less likely to have missed something because I put it up after leveling up my stuff. Powered. And last one. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, I have everything in this zone. Except I don't know how to get to this area. So if there is something in this area, I don't know how to get there yet. I kept trying to walk over there, and I don't know what was blocking me, but something was. Yeah, you have all AIC stuff in view, nothing left except claiming for now. Gotcha. I have a way to fresh. Anything? Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. You don't need a 100% efficiency factor in this game. So, for me, I'm just playing as I play. Not worried about trying to make sure it's super efficient or anything. But one thing I am glad for is being informed that I should probably check my stuff again by Zal. I don't know how you want me to say your name. Yodeling is just easier to make since the zone is very small. Yeah. Okay, so now my yield should be roughly equivalent to my usage. There we go. Now Farium is the issue, but Farium is coming from this. However, let me move. Where I am. As for the cloud spot in the city area, you might want to check the eastern bridge again. The eastern bridge. What do you mean by eastern bridge? This one? Like, this is the bridge that's to the east of it, but it's not really a bridge. It's like a pathway. The place where you dock the beginning. Oh, here. Okay. And that's also west of it. I'm a little special. It's fine. I can go there. Why not? I go there a lot, though. I know it looked like there should have been a way to get into the building that was next to it. Why not? I'll just, you know, let's see how this goes. I need to pretty my link factory. I did it by eye, and it's not so pretty to the eye. Fair enough. Yeah, factory-wise, like, I basically, so here's the thing, right? As I'm sure you guys are like able to tell pretty quickly, my brain kind of goes a lot faster than my eyes do. So when I looked at packed Origo crust from Valley 4 for sheer night components, because you only need a trickle of it. What does the packed Origo crust do though? Oh, for Zeronite components. I'm not too worried about that. I don't have enough Zeronite to spend on that, and I also have tons of components already anyway. I've got, like, I'm not maxed out on it or anything, but I've got a ton of them. Let's see, how many can you make with 17,000? Yeah, I can make 340 pieces of gear, which it's not like that's like the most insane thing ever, but yeah. Unless you want to max the stats of gear, you don't really need that much. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm also not sure if this is the max level gear either. It says level 70. We can get characters up to level 90. So I'm kind of, I'm not really like 100% on whether this is going to stay the gear that we need or not. So I don't want to like overly invest in it. I also haven't found a need for it yet. There really isn't content where I feel the need to do that. Versus, you know, I'm still leveling up all my peoples.
Get a new assignment.
You can upgrade it in artificing. It's probably going to be the best for a long while. I know how to upgrade it. I know how to artifice it. Like, I've artificed, you know, a few pieces here and there. Like, there's this one, which it has you do for the quest stuff. But, like, you know, I've artificed... I think I've successfully artificed one piece of gear, and then I tried to artifice another one of these. I think it was this one. Unsuccessfully. So yeah, even if it's a long while, I'm not too worried. It's a PvE game. Just right-click when you need to, and you'll be fine. It's not like a PvP game where every stat point matter. Yeah. I'm basically just vibing here.
You finally remember something?
And I get more stat point increases from investing resources into leveling up other aspects of the characters. As well. I need the... You see, that little donate thing is great and all, but that event is over, so I need to fix that. Let me... There you go. I've fixed it. I still have traumas for the essence with Levy weapon. Oh, for the Laevatain weapon? Yeah, like, I don't have it maxed out or anything, but I do have an essence that's pretty strong, I feel like. Like, this feels like it's a pretty good essence so far. It looks like it's starred like gear, which makes me wonder if I should get, like, it took you that much essence to get one with those 3 stats on it, or it took you that much essence to max it out to the, like, to the limit. Because that's the only thing I've considered spending spending sanity on, other than leveling characters so far, is the essence stuff. And then, of course, you know, when I can, I buy some of these. Speaking of which, very easy to do. To take one with the 3 stats, gotcha. Runs prices. Ooh, nice. 300%. Cool. Gotta get a perfect one for Argelia. Oh, Ben got a perfect one for Argelia and Wolf first try. I haven't gotten ones for the other characters just yet. Okay, so they said to check here. Doesn't look like there's a path around here. Okay, so I do know one thing. There's this. But my problem is, where do I get the sheer knight for it? Do I have to bring it myself? Like, do I have to get bottled Geonite water or something? And spray this all down with it? I assume. I figured you'd have liquid Geo by now, my bad. Yep, you need bottles. You can take the long way around, though. What's the long way around? Over here? Yes, okay. So the closest way there, probably this. Actually, no, it's not. It's gonna be this, and I'm gonna jump off the side, and I'm gonna grab the muck while I'm doing that. I did that wrong. I wasn't calculating how to do it, by the way, while I was standing still. I was trying to address something over on my computer. There we go. What? I don't know who was the person, but I have to thank the guy that made the list of Arknights OST divided by genre. Well, I'm down to have that list, if you know where it is. Or do you just mean like the way they organize the music? That's a problem. There you go, fixed it. Nope, I was trying to grab that. Oh, I guess it already... It's a Google Doc. I can't send links in chat, I guess, right? Yeah, you can't. You could join the Discord and send it in there if you want, though. 30 seconds ads of Twitch Turbo help. It is unfortunate. I cannot control such things. If I don't do that, they give you even more. So it'll happen to you every time you refresh the stream. It's the supremest of unfortunates. Okay, it's done now. I send you link in Twitch DM. I don't know if that'll work either. Oh, maybe. I suppose it does. Alright, I'll keep that somewhere. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting that to work. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've handled all of you guys specifically.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
We're going head to head.
Well, here I
get my
turn. Don't mind me. I'll copy your turn.
Inferno.
Make it quick.
Considering.
Please help, Mr. Dolly!
I mean, that's fine.
Inferno of her. On it.
What's causing that?
We are getting there. Slowly, but surely.
It's only on the end for you guys. Let me see what's up. Got you like this. Got you. This. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I remember that you kind of
Is it all Arknights music? Or is it Enfield specifically? And I assume all Arknights music because you mentioned My Gospel is Gunpowder. Or is it only OG Arknights music? Because I actually have not played OG Arknights. All OG Arknights music, gotcha. Yeah, I actually haven't played it. I'm an Enfield gamer. I had heard of it. I tried to start it, and then the tower defense and lack of anything like voice acted, at least in the story, made it really difficult to get into. Upfront danger, good stuff. Okay.
Got my eyes on my turn. On it.
Inferno awaits. This hardly counts as warm-up.
We won. That's what matters.
You're in for truth on the OST's goated also is copyright free for obvious reasons. Well, so it's not copyright free, but it also won't get you in trouble. That's the thing with the game music. It's technically copyrighted, but they have no incentive to copyright strike anyone for it because of the fact that, you know. It's a game music, so no one will want to stream the game if they copyright strike it all. How weird. Oh, never mind. Not weird. I'm just blind. There we go. But yeah, I'll go through and I'll, you know, I will enjoy the music.
We're going head to head. Execute plan A.
We'll see this through.
Allagora.
Let me give it a go. Lots of force.
Cinders.
Not at the back.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly.
Let that twilight burn.
Wait for it.
My turn.
Be consumed.
Not deluded.
Give it a go.
I got this. Turn 2. Add.
Just as I predicted.
Great job! We've all done our part for Enfield.
Alright. Let me check something quick. Hit the rock, you know you want to? Yeah, I know. It's gonna go away, and then there's gonna be all the blight there. I finally got lava after hitting pity. Let's go, a good roast dinner, Lord of Chaos. Alright. Well, I explored this area. I suppose let's take a look at my good stuff. Looks like everything is well fixed. So I just need to get the weapon? Yeah. Yeah, what's the yeah, down to Richard Coast. Yeah, okay. I get it. I get it. I do have a lot of Arigo crust from my other stuff. Alright. Let's see how this operates. I'm slowly gaining. More batteries. Medicine. And you are a whole hodgepodge of everything. Though I suppose I should probably sell these here in the future. But yeah, alright. Yeah. All right. A part of me
I hate fools who like to micro.
is kind of curious about certain things. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go through. Maybe I should start setting up. I don't know. Should I start setting up zip lines for like this kind of thing? I just use ziplines for delivery. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That probably makes deliveries go by faster, since you can't, like, jump or teleport or anything. I was wondering if I should use them for... Let me properly... My brain not working? Okay. So, here's the deal. From what I see here, this is where the zipline stuff begins. I do wonder, should I use... Is there any downside to using only the highest level of zipline? Like, does it cost more, aside from the crafting? No, not that. I'm gonna craft it. I think I can only hold like 19 or 20 or something. Oh, grain is not smart. Cost different supplies, but it's overall better. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna start a crystalline material farm then. Cool. Construction. A unit. Okay. Oh, is it all just a 1-to-1? Really? Huh. Okay. Okay, so much for that. In that case, let me see something real quick. Yeah, cool. So what I can do instead, let me promptly just make you suffer a little bit real quick. Let's change you. Switch. Sandleaf. Let's put a shredder right here. Yeah, cool. Refining unit. Transport unit. Scratch you. Refining unit. It's you. Alright, and then let's set up a crystalline unit. So now I just need another one of these depot unloaders. And then this is going to be all of my amethyst parts. Let me think. I think it was refine, then... So first, let's establish that that is amethyst. Then... refine, shred, grind. Shred, grind. Oh, do I have a, and another shred? I'm actually gonna need to pay attention very closely to what this wants from me as well. Shred. And grind. I assume they're grinding together. For the cryston stuff, or rather for cryston powder, I need 2 amethyst and 1 of those. So basically, I need to copy this setup. But first, I do this, I do that. And the reason I'm going to do this is so that when I do this right here, just copy that. The exact same thing right here. Right here. And then after this, it gets refined, but I need to remember what the last thing is to get turned into these parts. It gets refined and fitted. Okay, yeah. I want to point it to the side. So let's refine it this direction. And then let's also fit it in this direction. How do we want to play with this? I can do that. And then storage unit. Actually, yeah, that could be a little bit of a way to conserve some resources real quick. There we go. Yep. So now I have a proper crystal part production. That should be all I really need from that. Alright. It's going to be a slightly slow startup because it has to get into the storage unit over there, but realistically it's going to be close. And I don't mind this being constantly clogged. What's up, man? Are you on for now? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm on many places right now, actually. I'm on a place that is red, a place that is purple, and a place with a clock, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying it out and seeing what works, all that good stuff. Yes, I was I shouldn't say inspired, but more like I'm now more aware of the fact that I need to check all of this stuff again to make sure that I still have everything I need. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sirthos. Welcome. Reviving. Huge gaming. Yes, let me look at the Valley Pass real quick. So this has more amethyst, which I don't really need yet. Of course, I can always just grab it anyway, but... Why? What is this? Am I really that stupid? I must have just either not noticed that one, or completely forgot. Jeez. Well, you know what, gamers? Today is just a day where I'm going through and making sure I've actually properly set up my mining rigs everywhere. Because it seems like I have this very, very twisted habit of forgetting to put mining rigs on Original More. Which, of course, is costing me dearly. This one's sitting in a corner. Alright, let's see. Can you... If I move you... No. If I move you... Is there a place you can hit all of them? Yes, there is. Cool. Ah! Oh, I have to re-transmit you. Okay. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'll move you slightly. There's no point in doing that. A waste of my time. I'm gonna just set up another pylon. Oh wait, no. I just need to do it from you. Yeah. The drop-down menu. You see, as someone who is most certainly a paranoid individual, you have given me an ultimate weapon. Drop-down menu. Marker tags? Is that... Let's see, how do I check this? Where's the drop-down menu? Or are you talking about this? Top left. Gathering tip. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm going through and I'm trying to grab all the ore stuff today, but... So it'll say up here? It's not telling me about the amethyst one that I intentionally left alone, though. Oh, here. This isn't telling me anything. This, I don't expect to have anything I don't have. Exactly, you need to check each map separately, by the way. Oh, okay. So... Alright, I'll just give it a shot, why not? It's okay here. I most likely have... Nope, I don't. Okay, well... Time to go through and make sure I have all of these. Paranoia-induced mining operations. Alright. Now I'm gonna need an explanation for why this... Okay, well, I'm gonna need an explanation for myself for how I fucking forgot one that was easier to see than the rest. Probably because your world level. That's my thinking. Is I think I gained more because the level went up. That's the only reason I can think of me possibly missing so many of them. Is I gained more and then just never checked again. Who did you choose for the free 6-star collector, Mike asks. I've not chosen anyone yet, but I plan on choosing Last Right. Do you set up zip lines on the map? I am going to. Right now, I'm waiting for my, Christon, or Christon, however you want to put it, my Christon parts, factory to produce enough of them that I can do that very easily. I don't want to have to keep going back and forth because I'm waiting for materials or whatever. So I'm just going around and making sure I have mined all of the potential areas where I can get good, high quality loot. Okay, you are all totally good up there. What about down here? Okay, you're good. You don't even have one. What? Hello? But yeah, zip lines, you can, theoretically, you can just set them where I heard a noise. I don't know what the noise meant. Okay, so there's one down there. I've got a big power beam up here, so I'm probably just gonna take this. Thanks for subscribing to Cool Game. Welcome to the channel. Oh, it just was late. Yes, welcome. Thank you. I don't know why it was very late with that, but hey, that's the thing that happens, apparently. Okay, let me chuck you here. Grab this from you. Make sure you grab this, by the way. If you haven't already maxed out your Dijon, that's like the #1 thing you're gonna need is a bunch of recycling materials. Okay, so I'm gonna place that there. This feels like, never mind. Okay. That one I probably just outright missed. Or I thought I didn't need it. Because I know I used to have an overabundance of Ferium until I started using it more efficiently. But yeah, I'm down with not having efficient, like, you know, actual stuff. But I want to make sure I'm at least using all my materials. Where I'm at least, like, gathering as many of them as I need. I don't want to lose out on stuff because I've messed up how I do that. That's literally going to be slower because I have to walk all the way around. One more of these rigs, and then if I have any more that I need to place, I'll have to craft more. I'll have to craft them. You're good. What are you? You're good. And this one's good. Last region is the quarry, but I think there's only a couple here. You? You're more amethyst. I'm not really too worried about you. Yeah, if I need more amethyst, I can get some, but... Let's go back here and let's see how much of my stuff I'm actually making. Also, huge... Oh, okay, it doesn't show me the stream streaks. Yes, huge stream streaks from Legion and from Nez. Brain lag. Okay. So my yield is still, it's equivalent to my usage. My theoretical usage, though, is higher than my yield for originally. So, here's the deal. I'm gonna just craft a bunch of random shit. Carry it with me. Hey, I have to craft you, don't I? You're annoying. Because you cost the normal... Oh wait, no, you're good. You're fine. Okay, craft 10 of you, so I can have 5 of you. And then 5 of you. And then I'm gonna craft... a ton of zipline towers, I think. How many of you can I craft right now? Okay. So I think 20 is the max I can carry of a thing, right? So as soon as this storage like phase has sent its stuff over, which should be in a few seconds, I should be good. Yeah, cool. Okay, and then I can just pull from the depot the last 2 that I need. Because they should be in here. They are. I'm gonna chuck my surge tower. I'm gonna chuck my beam tower. I'm gonna chuck my tube in here. I'm gonna keep the gold food. But I don't really need a lot of this other stuff. That's like, just clog my inventory up. Weapons and all that. And I don't really use you anymore, so. Bombs. That food up here. Don't really want the pylons. But I can just put down the tower. Speaking of which, I need more towers, for sure. Facility list and electric, or sorry, I need more electric pylons. Construction, okay, you're gonna be a little bit rough to build, aren't you? Basically, I'm gonna just keep clicking on this until I have like 20 of them. I could also just temporarily stop one of these from functioning for a second. I just turn it off. Yep. What's up? Oh, it's just trying to tell me, oh, it's switched off. Yeah, that's fine. I want it to be switched off right now. Yep. I'm very aware. Very nice, very nice. Let me turn you back on for a bit. I don't want to completely cause my production to crash. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So, let's start with this area. I guess I could also go over here and just sick my allies on a bunch of random versioning more. Yeah. Crap it.
These minerals are essential materials for Enfield.
There you go. Alright. Nice. So let's start up here. We've got a power line that we can work off of.
Special loot inside. We should grab it.
Okay. Here's the deal. You're great. Can I remove you? Thank you. So here's where this material is. And I have a tower I can get set up here. I can then do, and I can take to go over there. If we're being real about it. Yeah. First, we need a pylon to be right next to it. Is there a way for me to do it without another tower? No, I don't think so. So I think I'm gonna have to literally place another tower here. And then of course, connect the tower. Let's attack. Can I carry it that far or no? If I remember correctly, you can't carry them on ziplines, but just in case. Okay, you can't, yeah. So, in that case then, the only thing I can really do is this. Worst case, the one tower I need will just need to be moved. Yeah, so the one tower I need will be here instead. And then I can connect this directly. Pylon over here. I can delete you. Nope. Nope, not move. Stash. I can delete you. Looks like I'm not the only one who's doing this kind of thing.
Got my eyes peeled for an opening.
Let's go.
You're like level 60, I can literally murder you.
My turn.
With absolutely no effort whatsoever, but that's fine. Let's start. Yep. Alright. I'm now going to button mash this thing to death. Because it's not going to let me gather stuff until after. I tried to dodge that, and I just pressed the button at the wrong time. I was about to show, let me... I'm gonna check what you just said real quick. Your gacha channel doesn't allow pictures? Oh, I think it's because I disabled them in general, but I can specifically enable it. There we go. Let me... There we go. You should be able to do that now. So it should work. Let me.
I hope their worth can pay for our efforts.
Certainly can pay for our efforts. This is how I upgrade, you absolute idiots. So I want to go in this direction. Where's this little area here? Pull it from here. Go. And then, do you have one right there? I do. Probably gifted from something. Yep, cool. I need to bring another tower here, I think. Or no, actually, I think I've got this. Yeah, we're good. Okay, new mining spots available. Gotcha. Okay. Whenever my war level goes up and stuff, I'll check that in the future. Alright, and then... so I got these set up. But then I assume the way it wants me to do it is it wants me to like go back, right? And then I've got another one that it wants to go there somewhere. Like up here. I have to kill all of you.
Everyone's chipping in.
Cinders!
Make it quick, Mike! Stand down!
Hmm. Where's the nearest pylon that I want to use? Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'll have to walk one over regardless. I'll probably walk the one that's right there over. Yeah. I'll walk that one over. Okay. So latch this facility, and then I can go to right here, which is probably generally like a good idea for me to put the next one, I assume. Either this is going to be enough distance to get there on its own. It might be. Nope. Oh. Alright, in that case. Let's backtrack slightly. Get you right off the road. Boom. And now I can do this. Let's go. And then next recycling stations over here. So this should help with deliveries too. To an extent. I don't think... Is there actually any need to deliver here? I don't think there is. That's actually sick. Wait a second, what? Ooh. Might be something to keep in mind. Yes, it should be on this side. Okay, good to know. I didn't quite realize. Nope. Yeah. No, statue? Nope, statue. Go. Oh, okay, that's a one that's placed by some other person. I was a little confused. Yes. So this should be 11. Much easier besides that. There we go. Alright. Alright. So right here, what I really need is this spot, right? Yeah. So I think so. Or wait. No, it's this spot right here. So it's a hard right angle. Hello, mouse. Welcome in. I'm setting up zip lines at the moment. I never properly set them up, so I went out of my way to construct a bunch today. And then, I'm now, you know, setting them up properly. Meanwhile, the air outside is slowly getting colder, and I have all my windows open. I decided to deal with the potential of, you know, the insects. The critters and creatures. Pumpkin will eat them, it's fine. they've been kind of chill recently because it's been really cold. So, in all honesty, I'm not too worried about it right now. But as soon as it starts getting even slightly warmer again, I can't properly do it. They will just be like, oh yes, free real estate. Yeah, hopefully you're having a good time, Mouse. All of the good times. I love this music. Hope you don't get sick. I also hope that, yes. I get sick very rarely, but when I do, it is very, very bad. I don't get sick much, but the times I have gotten sick, like properly sick, yeah. Let me... Just got add FYI. Unfortunate. I will continue such conversations when ads are done, I suppose. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Now I just need to get power here. It's actually not a big problem because of this. Ooh! I didn't realize I could change my direction. Wait. Did I just... Oh, it doesn't do much. Okay. It did a lot earlier. Back. Let's go... Yeah, hopefully you are enjoying yourself. I hope you are continuing to enjoy the game. There's a lot of little things to do in the game, which for my little monkey brain is very good. Very nice. I don't even know where the chest is for this. Oh. How convenient. It's right here. See, you have puzzles like that that give 100, and then you have other ones that have like the actual, like, you know, not just, hey, find 3 things puzzle, but it's like an actual puzzle. And those are worth 20 ore barrel. Which, you know, for comparison's sake, that's like you need 25 of those. You do. You need 25 of them for a single pull, not a 10 pull or anything like that. So I definitely hope they increase that a little bit. It's fun. I noticed you connected the smaller towers. Mine don't do that. Yes, that's an upgrade you get later. So don't worry too much about that for now. That is an upgrade you get later. It is a very helpful upgrade when you get it. You don't really need it until you can unlock it though. That's like a positive of that. It's not really something you have to do. Okay, let me delete you. Over here. Then I want to go straight over. Where's that? But I I need to get power over there too. Power will be coming from here.
Coraline. A thing that's just as unreliable as my memories.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I've been trying to get into certain places blocked by electrical fences. Yes, the places with electrical fences, you gotta power up the thing to turn them off. So you want to run power pretty much everywhere. And it becomes easier to do that once you have certain upgrades unlocked. So I would say definitely, like, you know, if something is too difficult to do in the moment, wait until you have some AIC upgrades, which comes in. The story will explain to you how to upgrade it. And how the upgrades work and all that. So once you get to that point, then you can start worrying about it. And then you can start, you know, handling that with all of your new fun toys. That's my general approach to these kinds of games. A lot of the time, like, yes, you can do something the hard way earlier sometimes. But you could also just wait. I need power. An idea. This might not be a good idea, but it's an idea. I'm gonna backwards compatibility this shit. Perfect. Your boy knows his distances. Nice. Yeah, in exchange for a little bit of extra work now, I'm basically just making it easier for me to collect materials later.
These minerals are essential materials for Enfield.
I hope their work can pay for our efforts.
Yes, happy. Oh, you know what? This might be a thing. Probably is, yeah. Got you. Got you. So that you can power this on. I think this is how it's supposed to go. I got Japan yesterday. He looks like he might be fun. He's a very fun character. He's really cool. I haven't like played him. He works with Endman though. He's one of the characters that works with Endman, I believe. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Lovely. No, it's not close enough for me. Let me see. Yeah, lovely. Alright. This is absolutely fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna take my power line. Oh, cool. Haven't seen him in store yet. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Some characters you see in the story, some you don't. I think in most gacha games, all of the characters end up showing up eventually, either in their own character stories or in like the main story. Electric Nexus, and then I turn off defenses.
Acquiring Arlene is our top priority on missions. I wonder what secret it hides.
Alright, and I believe that's all for Valley 4. Well, sorry, not for Valley 4. That's all for this central area, this hub. The hub, if you will. So, now I've got one hell of a setup all over the place. Nice. Next, I'll do the Valley Passage, but first I need to craft more. More of just the things in general.
Entering core AIC area.
I hope their worth can pay for our efforts.
Alright. Combo skill is nice. I need to use sanity. Make 18 more of you very easily now. I have more than enough parts for that. But I need power as well. Alright, well, 20 of you. What I need. Nice. Alright. So next, we're going to be rocking into the valley. Valley Pass. This one's going to require the least amount, most likely. That's just how it is. Like, it's very small, and there's not a whole lot here, really. The only thing that might be annoying is, I guess, getting power over here, because you're going to want to, like, start pretty close. Okay. I can preemptively put this down here. Power line. Is it gonna tell me if it's blocked? It is, yes. Now, do I want to stop here? Probably, right? This way. I can go over there and do that. Okay. Now here's where I connect power, and I start, you know, going a little ham. A little ham. Let's get you connected to something. Oh, whoops. Forgot. It's the other way around. How'd you do it from here? I could definitely move this, by the way, if I need to. I want to make something more efficient. Because I want this to be able to go in 2 directions. So let's see how well it goes this way. Can you go all the way to where I want you to? So I want you to get all the way to around this corner edge. Right here. Yeah, you definitely can. Okay. Hi, good evening. Hello, Denise. Good evening. Thank you. Hope you enjoy playing Arknights. Thank you. I hope you enjoy, what do you call it? Watching. So I am? Let me think. So if I want to... There's gonna be something... Can I jump up and get up here? No, there's an invisible wall there. Can I... get it up there anyway? No, I cannot. Oh. How did they do this? I wonder. Because on their end, they just fucking put it here. And now I'm sitting there like, how did they even manage that? Unless, did they? What level are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm level 51. Let me try and find the highest point. Right there-ish. Or let me see actually as well. Can I place it high up on this? I can kinda, yeah. So this could be the highest point that I put it on. 48, but I don't know what to do anymore, so I'm really playing at the moment. Gotcha. I mean, I'm gonna be real. This is a game where you can just do whatever you want. There's a lot of stuff you can do if you want to do something. Now, if you don't want to do something, then you don't have to do anything. That is the beauty of it. If you just don't have something you specifically, like, personally want to do, there are no issues at all. Yeah, no, that's still not working. I don't know what black magic these people have done. Okay. And then I just need to put the one that's right over there. I guess I can do this. I would really prefer you not having to blow your ass up, but it is what it is. Alright, so let me just go back to here. Yep, perfect. Alright, well. There we go. Put it up here. No. So the first one I want is going to be up there, probably. Get up there though. I'm pretty sure I get up there from. I walk all the way around. I don't think the issue is production. I think the issue is allocation right now. So let me see what specifically is going on. No, because there are enough thermal banks. So I guess the issue is production. Yeah. Hey bro, did you message to see the message sent from the server? If you are talking about the one you put in general, yes, and I responded to it as well. when you asked about like why facilities clog up, it's because of a few different things. It can be because they're full, like you just don't have a place that you're outputting to, or it could be that the rate that something is being generated is faster than the rate that you're using it. So for example, you see how these grinding units each have 2 different shredders outputting into them? This is because for each ground dense iridium powder, I only need 1 sandleaf powder, but I need 2 iridium powder. So let's say I had only 1 iridium shredder going to this little thing here, right? Then this right here, this dust leaf powder, this shredder, would keep getting clogged because it's outputting faster than the facilities it's outputting to need it. That's why. It's nothing that's like a super complicated problem. Yeah. Yeah, no, still having the problem. Might set up something that's more... I want to have a look at your battery production. I understand. It's because I don't have enough iridium. I wish you could sell all the gear components. And yeah, it's literally just I'm low on iridium. So I'm gonna look at my other factories, see where I'm using it, because I think I should have enough. So I'm wondering why I'm having that issue. I assume it's just somewhere's not. Nope. It shouldn't be up here, because the refugee camp is just plants and I think another battery creation area. Yeah, more batteries and plants. I have a lot of battery creation places, though. I'm being real. I'm never gonna actually run out of power, just so you're aware. It'll just keep saying the message. But I would like it to not say the message anymore. Let's go to the next, which is the science park. Science park, I think, is meds rather than batteries. Yeah, it's meds, more plants, and some random seed picking unit from when I was doing the quest. The plants production is perfectly fine, or the meds production is perfectly fine. If anything, it's too fine because it's getting clogged up a little bit. Then I have the load spring. No. The last one would be the power plateau. I believe the power plateau is also meds, so nothing else should be using iridium, which just means I need more. But I thought I just checked how much I had. And I was pretty certain that I wasn't having any problems. Yeah, this is, you know, this is all good. MPG, no iridium being used here. So what is causing the problem? Other than the fact that I quite literally just have too many battery stuff. You could, however, get rid of one battery since you're only losing production over non-used energy. Should get rid of the message. Yeah, I suppose. Like, get rid of one of the thermal things on one of them. That way it just goes more cleanly. Is that your idea there? The battery production is what do you call it? It's outputting to thermal banks, but it's also outputting to the protocol stuff, whatever. The stashes. But yeah, I could get rid of one of the thermal banks that's attached. That way it's outputting to 3 at a time, and it'll keep them more... It'll keep it more stable, but it'll be an overall lower output, which I don't need the higher output yet. Once I do need the higher output, though, I'll make use of that. But yeah, like I have this one that outputs only to the protocol stash. And then this one outputs to 4 thermal banks. I probably only need 3. So let me just stash you. Well, wait. I guess, I don't know. I'll wait. Until you're about to... This should overall be more worth it. It's as far as I'm aware. Unless it's somewhere else that I'm running into that exact issue, in which case I can just handle it there.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think it's one of the U that's running out. It's not. Must be one of the ones on the 3rd thermal bank. Or it could be both. You know, that's just causing it to happen more, which is probably just because... Nope, not the power plateau. It's going to be on the valley. I mean, if I'm being, like, kind of real with it, I could do this in a much more simple way. Unless you're changing to a global stash system, it'll need some time to adjust. That's what I'm thinking, is I'm wondering if I should just change to a stash and do it like this. Because it feels like, to me, that'll just be cleaner. Ooh, I should probably keep you hooked up for a bit, actually. That sounds like a bad idea to just change everything immediately. I should grab you. Where you at? Where you at, bro? My pool? There it is. Let me just at the very least. Can you turn your ass around? Thank you. I'm gonna just leave you alone for now. And then I'll set up the stashes, and then I'll worry about the other stuff. So let me, yeah. Be all nice and happy and stupid. Alright, so how many batteries do I have right now that is good enough to keep it? Probably like 5? Because each one's 1100, right? So if each battery's, yeah, each battery. So I have 5 thermal, what's it called? Thingamabobs. Okay. So what I could do, I could probably do it at this very same farm, though. Not you. Not you either. Dust leaf, sand leaf, whatever. Okay. So. No. Let's try a little something. I have a total of 5 thermal banks. And I could. Yeah, shut the fuck up. There's 4. I mean, it's not gonna be difficult to just do with you. Sake of this is gonna look. And I can just grab these splitter. Alright. This. There's no output yet, so it's fine to just hook this up. Set one in here. Set one here. Set one here. And set one here. And that should slowly output them all. And then I'll lose out a little bit on my battery production in the short term. But in the long term, it should keep the power more stable, right? I don't need perfect battery production if I'm gonna stop getting the fucking annoying ass notification. Or yeah, there you are. Okay, so let's start with this. Stash that. Stash you. Cancel. Stash. Yeah, cool. Stash you. So we can have you go into that. And quickly, somewhat quickly, hop over here, because I've only got 2 other battery farms, and I don't need them outputting to even more thermal batteries, so. Protocol. Place you. There. Go. With you. You already have that setup going. Alright, cool. Yeah. Then let me see. Friends. Requests. Oh. 70 out of 100 so far. Okay. Oh shit, I wasn't looking at the time at all, gamers. Alright. I think I need to make use of some more of my resources. What's the best way for me to make use of amethyst, for example? Well, first I need to mine more of it. So, there's that. You can handle that pretty quickly, though. I've not completed my zipline system, but I've covered 2 areas, which is more than... That's 2 more areas than I had covered before, so... I'm not too immediately bothered.
We getting buggers?
Got my eyes peeled for an open end.
Let's go.
And I can't use zipline either. This is why I haven't done much construction, by the way. I don't know why it does. It just really bothers me that I can't ignore enemies. Because there's no way to, like, actually be stealthy, either. Unless I'm just running through really quickly. I can't choose to, like, sneak. As far as I'm aware. Maybe I can, and I just don't know.
This ain't normal.
Watch your step, people.
Don't mind me. I'll keep up with your tempo.
Let me... I'm already immediately aware of there not being a big thing here. Yeah, so I need a jump pad there, and I get the jump pad by power. Okay.
Give it a go. We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly. Incinerate! Help too. Blossom.
Inferno of Waves. Next up is AAR, PCA. But let's cheer for our victory first.
I'm away. Lock and look.
Flash. Let me give it a go. Blossom.
I got this.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
Incinerate! Shot!
Notes of insanity. The blessing is glorious. Huh. There we go. Yeah.
Aurelian. I guess Enfield finds it valuable.
Alright, so I've got amethyst coming in here. Or more amethyst, at least. Probably set that up while I'm setting up the other stuff. But yes, alright gamers. I am going to be, likely calling it here. So, I've enjoyed the time hanging out with y'all. I'm going to probably have to shut some windows and set some other stuff up, because it is getting cold as fuck. I'm gonna have to ask Osmium what the intention of that gift was, because I don't think I'm going to wear it. I assume he just sent it to mess with me. Either that or it's not what he intended on sending. I have no idea. But yes. Alright, gamers. Hope everyone has a good day. Everyone stay frosty, or what have you, depending on whatever area you happen to be in. I'm gonna see something real quick like here. Alrighty. Yeah, alright, cool. Then I'm just probably gonna end it here, yeah. Alright, peace gamers. Everyone have a good day. Dab on them. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I should be streaming again on Saturday, so join if that is something you're interested in. Peace out, gamers.